Digitalization is changing everything. It changes the way we look for products, how we configure them, buy them, and how we get them delivered. This has a large effect on the industry. Companies need to react and become digital enterprises. Consequently, communication networks are becoming more and more complex while spreading out through all domains of enterprises. Value chains are becoming integrated entities interwoven with a growing digital thread. The resulting complexity and increased dependence on data make companies more vulnerable than ever. Establishing security and automation is one of the most crucial aspects on the way to becoming a digital enterprise. Siemens' integrated industrial security offering protects and defends all dimensions of industrial production using a comprehensive defense in-depth concept. System integrity through integrated system protection functions. Network security protects automation networks against unauthorized access. Plant security manages the physical access and provides security monitoring. Still, there is no such thing as 100% security. Industrial security is a continuously moving challenge. With our comprehensive service and support, our active involvement in relevant security committees, our extensive security research, and our always up-to-date security news and alerts, we help you to remain secure by staying ahead of the threats. Today, tomorrow, every day.
Wow, I really love this. Come on guys, some seats are free here in the front. Maybe you get hacked, but the seats are for free. So, hello and also a warm welcome from my side here at Hannover Fair. It's the last day of the fair and I'm really happy to see so many people here at the stage. I'm Martin. For more than 10 years, I'm engaged with the topic of cybersecurity in the field of industry. I started my career as a software developer, followed by some years working as a security tester. For a security guy, this is an awesome combination, believe me. Today, I counsel our research and development projects in the role as a cybersecurity expert. We conduct vulnerability analysis, I support during development process, and I give trainings for secure coding or awareness. So, what's it all about today? I'd like you to join me in a small mind game. Imagine an engineering PC at your plant connected to your automation system, but not connected to the internet for security reasons. You all do it that way? Yes? Looks good. You can find any kind of interesting information on such an engineering PC. Automation projects, network plans, backups, recipes, and for sure, control software for your automation system. And even for such an isolated system, we need to do updates from time to time. As there is no internet connection, my colleague was so friendly to prepare a USB stick for me, having the latest updates for our system. There it is. And as you know, updates take their time. Let's use the time to talk about cybersecurity. Please make an estimate. How many new malware programs are found on the internet in 1 hour? An estimate? 12? No. 16,000 or 5 every second. 5, 10, 15, 20. Antivirus programs usually only can react because until the pattern files are updated and downloaded, it takes some time. And even the vendors of operating systems have some restrictions. Many of the new malware programs make use of so-called zero-day exploits. These are vulnerabilities even the vendor does not know about yet. And Whoa. Now, we have been hit too. What's written here? Our files have been encrypted and we have to pay $300 in something called Bitcoin to get them back. May I introduce you to WannaCry? WannaCry was the most violent outbreak of a malware in 2017. Within only a few hours, millions of systems worldwide have been infected, at private households, but also in the industry, in the transportation sector, or the healthcare sector. So, imagine you or one of your colleagues faces such a scenario at your plant. The files at the engineering PC are encrypted, unable to be retrieved again. Hands up, please. Who of you makes backup on a regular basis? Okay, at least 2 guys here. Very good, very good. But what about the automation system? Do we need to disconnect it from the network? Do we need to shut it down? What about our production? And who could help us right now? As you see, now you would have a problem. How to protect yourself from these threats? Antivirus programs are not very efficient in this scenario, as already discussed. A good alternative to them is whitelisting. Let's go back in time some minutes to a point in time before I plugged in this stick. I prepared a second system, and I'm also doing updates here. And as you see, you don't see anything. At least you don't see WannaCry. How's that? This system is protected by whitelisting. Whitelisting is a very good solution for systems that are barely changed usually, like our engineering PC. Using whitelisting, the system is kind of frozen at a defined state, traditionally after commissioning. All programs that have been installed at that time are allowed to be executed. All new programs, legacy programs or malware are not allowed to be executed. Whitelisting so denied the execution of the WannaCry exe and prevented the infection of the system. This can be recognized by this message box and for sure in the log files. But let's have a look on our first system again. Yeah, that looks good. As you see, our problem hasn't solved itself. These kind of threats are not coming from blockbuster movies. These kind of threats are everywhere. And these kind of threats will become, over the next years, faster, more complex, more efficient, and more violent. All experts agree on this. Through digitalization and the interconnection of all systems, the attack surface will increase, and it also gets more promising for the attackers. Together with cybersecurity, we all as the users have to evolve in parallel so that this won't happen to you. But whitelisting is for sure only one part of the story. For a comprehensive protection, we need a holistic approach. This is the industrial security concept from Siemens. Multiple harmonized protection mechanisms interlock. Plant security, network security, and system integrity. Whitelisting is part of the last one as a part of system hardening. For more on this and on how you can protect you and your plant, please get in touch with us at the security booth, straight down the hall, halfway at the right side. And if you do not yet know what could be the best solution for especially your case, then I recommend doing an assessment by the Industrial Security Services. And recently, there's a training being available for security in factory automation at our training center C-Train. Maybe we will meet again there too. So, and finally, by the way, WannaCry usually did not spread via USB media. We decided to show this scenario today because, to be honest, for comfort, and although we all know it better, we did not scan this stick before. This stick is symbolic for multiple attack vectors, like server connections, phishing mails, or new components being introduced into your network. And before you go, does someone of you like to have a kind of souvenir for the colleagues in the office? Sir, you really? This presentation is available on YouTube afterwards. Maybe you should have a look on it again. Thanks for listening.
Siemens. Ingenuity for life.